Hello, everyone. How's it going? They're trying to eat Teacup's ear over here. Are you getting your Teacup? Hmm? You getting your Teacup?
Different browser I'm using, so that's why I ain't acting up as much. Hey
I
there,
brewed a
Bear.
bag. Are you giving him ticket? Huh? Are you giving him ticket? Huh? Tiger. Say this one. How you doing, Bruda Bob? Wayne disappeared.
No, I'm here. I'm looking at my laptop. Oh, yeah, okay. That's why. Okay. That's why. That's what I thought.
You see these two over here, Wayne?
Yeah? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, what one?
Right. Don't
Are
bite the
they
teacups here. That's not very nice.
bite the
You,
kitty
you,
cat? Yeah, that's not nice.
you give her kisses.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, you give her kisses. Yeah, you give her yubbing. So how is your day, Wayne?
All right. Well, nothing going on as usual. But I got all my cameras working in my studio. My cord came as long as I hope it was going to be. So it's working. So
Yeah.
I bought a new webcam because the other one was making me sound like Alvin the chipmunk there, you know. So I bought another one, another laptop,
Yeah.
another Logitech webcam. For $9, I bought a for carry to place that other one. I'm gonna take the scissors to the other one. I'm gonna cut it up and throw it in the barrel. So I need one that's not gonna make me sound like a Alvin the chipmunk.
No, what's wrong with sounding like that? It is Christmas.
No, but not when you're trying to do a live stream test. Same to you, Brother Bob. Not when you're on a live stream test and you're trying to show your people how your cameras are working, and then all of a sudden I'm using the third camera. The other two cameras don't do that, Tasha. The third one does it and goes, and then Matthew, the magician, came on and says, Wayne, how come you sound like Alvin the Chipmunk? I said, I don't know. I said, I couldn't even get the voices straightened out. It's crazy. So I
Yeah.
bought another Logitech camera today. Cost me $9 on Macari. 18 altogether. It wasn't bad though. So I just bought that. So I got all the wires I needed now. So I got all the cords. I tried it out. It worked good. So
No, that's good.
now when you have
Yes,
to do
you
now,
do.
start doing those baseball caps. I'll be fine. I got the camera to show people now.
Well, yeah, now you got to get some baseball caps, Wayne.
Yeah, in the first year I'll get them. When I start making the money, I'll get them. No hurry though right now. Now the only thing that really works on my computer is that laptop works better with Google Chrome than this thing does. It don't want to work with this computer. It keeps freezing my
Well, what do
computer out.
you off the teacup's head?
And I tried a laptop. There's a Google Chromebook. It works beautiful. This tower doesn't want to work with it. It
Oh,
keeps freezing. So I'm using Firefox on here. That's why it ain't dancing my screens now. Been goofing around with everything lately.
yeah, I tried that one Ryan said to use, but I don't remember what the heck the name of it was.
They
But
have a
my
lot.
computer didn't like it.
They have a lot of them out there. They have Firefox. They have um, Opera. They have what the hell is that other name? Browser.
It started with a B or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name. I know what you're talking about. It's a browser one. It's a funny
Brave,
name. Yeah,
Brave.
Brave Browser. Yeah, that's the one. They work fairly well. I got a I got their antivirus on my computer, the free one for the tower in your room.
Don't work the key cut. You're gonna get a hairball.
Made some pies again tonight. Oh, pretty good.
Yeah, what'd you make?
I made some blueberry. We got some apple now in the house, so we can make some apples later. That pie maker is all right, but it doesn't raise the pie as much as I want, but it's fine though. Cook for 20 minutes, gets brown, comes out, and
Yeah.
then when you take it flattens down and take it out. It's normal, I guess.
No,
Good to
sorry I didn't make it back to your live stream.
That's
Teddy
all right.
hasn't been live lately, and I seen that it popped up that he was live. So I
Mhm.
went over there because I've been trying to help him with his watch hours, but
So
a lot of the times it's just like me in there, or maybe like one or two other people. There's never um very many people in there.
yeah, it's good to help other YouTubers. I'm all for that. But he's feisty tonight, isn't he? Looks good in that sweater he has on.
You got off the
He's
keypad.
very feisty. That's
What
all
you
very happy.
doing?
When I usually come on, he's sleeping today. He's really up and running today, man. Look at him. He's full of energy. We should feed him an energy
Oh,
bar.
let me tell you about this little puppy dog, okay? Because it's been below zero for the past 2 days.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, it was 18 below.
Hmm.
And then it was still like, I don't know, 12 below this morning. So last night, you know how he's got to be pokey about going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, below zero. This one over here, because he loves the snow so much, was being pokey about it. He did his pee, but excuse you, be nice to the key cut. So when it comes to the number two part, he just running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'm like, dude, my feet are freezing.
Hey, Bear, you're going to have a hairball if you don't leave that cat alone.
So
You're not taking.
then his back feet got cold. So he's like trying to stand up on his front feet because his back feet got so cold.
Oh, gee.
And I'm like, well, I said, that's why I tell you to go potty and stop messing around because you're going to freeze. So then he finally went and I had to carry him because he was freezing.
He's licking the cat's ear now. Why don't you make up your mind what you're doing, you nutty dog? What are you doing? What are you up to? You're so
Trouble.
feisty. Look at him. He's looking right at me. What's the matter with you? Why are you so high on energy, fool? Did you eat a bowl of sugar or something? What are you
Who
doing now to
knows?
that cat? What are you
Well,
doing?
you know, oh, I got some crazy hair right now.
What a crazy dog. Look at him.
So yeah, I go out this morning. So I know it's supposed to be bitter cold all day today. Go out this morning, go in the chicken coop, your water's frozen.
13 degrees over here today.
So trying to get their water apart, I broke it. So I come back in the house. Well, I went to my camper. I got my heated water bowl, brought that out there, plugged it in, and I came and told Jamie, I'm like, we're gonna have to go to Tractor Supply. She's like, why? I said, we're gonna have to get a heated water. I said, because the chicken's water's froze. So go down there and I get the metal one that sits on the base. Well, I'm gonna have to either dig my cinder blocks out of the frozen ground, or I'm gonna have to build a box for the water to sit up on because it's too low to the floor. And with chickens, they like to scratch around.
Mm-hmm.
So all the shavings, because I put an extra bale in there, just because it's still cold, um, just to keep them warm. So I go out tonight, to check their food and, make sure the water is okay and stuff like that. And don't they have the thing full of shavings? So
Those
I'm gonna
things,
have to find something to raise it up, like
they're feisty
I
little
don't know,
things.
probably
They
like
want,
6 inches.
it's like they want you to go out there and keep an eye on them or something.
Oh yeah. So Henry's main hen, the most dominant one in the coop, is picking on this red one. Like I told you, she had a hole in her. So
Oh, shit.
tomorrow I gotta go put more blue coat on her. But she comes over there and was pecking her right in front of me. I grabbed her up by her neck and she's squawking. So Henry started like coming towards me. I flung her right at him.
He was trying to come at you?
He was coming towards me. It wasn't like all floofed out coming at me. But he started coming towards me because I had her by her neck and she was squawking. So I seen him coming, so I took her and I threw her right at him, knocked them both on the floor. And he just looks at me like this, and then he goes over and he's talking to her.
What a weird bird.
Stop licking the kitty cat before you end up with a hairball.
So, did you ever think he'll ever come after you?
Henry?
Yeah. Better not try. He'll be over the fence, huh?
No. He'll end up with a broken neck and in the freezer.
That's weird. He
Only
picked you.
because I'm the one who's in there all the time. Oh, he's funny.
Picks her up by the neck and he looked at you coming towards you. That sounds weird.
Well, because she would. Okay. Normally,
Hey,
a rooster will have a couple of dominant hens. Those are the ones that he favors.
you too, man.
He'll mate with all of them,
Mm-hmm.
but there's certain ones that are dominant, so they're higher up in the pecking order. So his most dominant female is the one that's pecking one of the red ones, which they're kind of low on the totem pole.
Oh, okay. I get you.
So he was pecking her, and I grabbed her up by her neck, and she was making all kinds of noise. While the rooster's going to come running because he defends his flock. So I seen him, and I just took her and I threw her right at him. And they both went pink.
And I would have
And
said to
then
him, I would have said to him, what are you going to do about it? What do you want? What are you going to do about it, Mr. Fuzzy Ball? I would have told him.
he just looked at me, and I'm thinking to myself, "Come on, rooster, let's go." But he didn't. He looked at me and then he's, doing his little chatter to her and stuff like that. Merry Christmas, Squirrel. Merry Christmas, Matthew.
That makes me
You know,
laugh though.
I do know where you're from now,
Oh,
Matthew. He always
really?
comes in and says hello from Gallatin, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
And I said, I do know where you're from now.
Oh, okay. It's crazy though.
Oh, yeah, it's so weird because DeSillo and two other people came in and said hello and congratulations and this and that. But then
Yeah.
when the live starts, their comments are gone.
Well, I'll
It,
tell you. Well, when they had the comments in there, when I refreshed my browser, it disappeared. There must have been old ones. They didn't stay long. I
well,
think that's.
normally, like an hour before my live actually starts, people will come in and comment. But then when I start, they disappear.
Hmm. Well, it was
It's
a
still
while ago.
it's 8 degrees, but feels like -8.
Mine over here is 13 Fahrenheit clear, cold. I haven't been out all day and I'm not planning to go out there until it warms up. I don't like this cold. I think it stinks.
No, I guess he's all done playing with the keycap.
Hmm.
You don't need to be sorry. I was just busting your butt. Keycat, you're making my leg go asleep.
Huh.
So, do you have anything good for dinner, Wayne?
No, we had this a sandwich tonight. We just had something light, you know, something easy.
You're you're gonna turn into a sandwich.
Yeah, something he wanted, so I went along with it. He tried cooking to me.
I
I made
made
I made some pies that were pretty good.
I made cube steak
Mm,
with gravy
that's good.
and garlic smashed potatoes and corn.
I can't eat corn. I'm allergic, so I don't eat it anymore. I
And
used to eat it.
I'm strange for being allergic to frickin' peanut butter.
Mm.
What are you mad because he decided he's tired now?
Oh, jeez. These animals are wacky. What, the cat liked the attention he was giving her?
Yeah.
In fact, he was
Tiger,
get
which
used
is
to it.
the fat one here, she is the strangest one because if Remy's laying down, she will go over and bury her face in his paw because she likes the way that it smells. Then she'll nibble his toes, his
Oh,
toenails, until he starts licking her head and her ears and her face.
oh jeez.
And normally Tiger's all up on Jamie's lap, but I don't know if she senses, my mood or whatever, because yesterday I just been missing little baby a lot, so
Hmm.
it'll just hit me all of a sudden. My eyes will just tear up.
Hmm.
So earlier, when I laid down to take a nap,
Yeah.
my eyes were tearing, and
Hmm.
Bear is licking my eyes.
Hmm.
But lately, Tiger wants to be on me, which normally she's always on Jamie. So I don't know. Yeah, yesterday I go into mom's. I'm like, Mom, what the heck are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm making cookies. I'm like, well, I can see that. She had cookies everywhere.
Hmm.
Wednesday, she told me she was going to be home like 5:30, 6 o'clock, right?
Hmm.
So I go in the house. I was going to sit in there and, with the boys and wait for her to get home. Well, I seen these cookies on the stove, and I'm contemplating. I'm like, oh, I said, them cookies look really good. And I'm like, nah, I better not. So then when Mom gets home, she's like, well, this was the next day. I said, yeah, I was eyeing up them cookies. She's like, well, it's a good thing you didn't eat them because they were peanut butter.
Hmm.
And I'm like, well, dang it, I should have ate the whole darn plate.
Huh. Hmm. So what'd you think about me picking on Mr. Henry the other day? I heard what you were saying. I started laughing my ass off. I said, my gosh, what is this? You better leave my damn rooster alone. I
Well,
laughed your mother. She was saying about him.
yeah, I know. I was watching what she was saying.
Oh my God. She tried to get out and she was calling everybody Henry. Henrietta. And you were saying, hey, you name all your hens Henry or Henrietta. Hey, John Paul.
And cool. Merry
You made
Christmas.
me laugh that day. I was laughing, sitting there laughing.
But
What I was
well, that's
saying about
why
you.
I told her that she was full of shit because
How
she
about me
literally
about
we
the
could
rooster?
have we could have 12 roosters and their names would all be Henry. All the hens' names are Henrietta, but yet her female turkey's name is Penny, and I
Okay.
named mine Henny.
Yeah, but it's funny how she
And
was
we
saying
have
all the
meow
things about
chicken.
that poor rooster, what she was saying about him. Everything she was saying about him. You were there. You see what she was saying.
Yeah, I know. She wants to choke his head off. Oh, she cat.
I was joking around, so I was going to kick him over the fence. I was just being funny, not meaning it, just to say something, get you riled up, just to kid
I
around.
know.
But she was serious. She said, oh, my hell. She was like, oh my gosh, what's she saying about him? And I was sitting there laughing. She don't like, I said, she don't like you. She don't like Crystal. She don't like Jamie, but she likes Tasha. And she said something funny about that, and I was laughing. And you popped in. You said, you leave my damn rooster alone. Leave
Yep.
my damn rooster alone. You something. I said, oh my God, here she comes. Give it to her mother now. It's like to wring his neck, she said. I want to wring his little neck.
I got a piece of metal on my finger.
You want to hear what I said to her? I said, would
Well,
you crawl out the door that day? She took that picture. You were running away from the rooster. I was just being funny.
they weren't even in there yet.
I was just being funny to her. I said, well, you've been dragging out the door, getting away from Henry for a picture in the rear rails. I said,
If he was in there, she wouldn't have had a butt left, Wayne.
I was just being funny to her. No, he wasn't. She said, no, he wasn't in there. She said, I said, oh, it's something funny when you were crawling out that door. That was sounding funny. It looked funny. I was laughing about it. I was making jokes.
Yeah, no, I didn't even tell her that I showed you the picture.
And I right, he said, I'm gonna wring I'll wring that rooster's neck. And when she said that, you jumped and you said, you blank, leave my damn rooster alone, you said. She wants to wring its neck.
Oh yeah, I would feel the same way about him if he was going after me. But
I
I
know
happen
something.
to like him, and I like him because he's mean, like me. Mean.
Yeah, but I know someone that had their own rooster. She's a she, and she owns her own farm, right? And her own rooster attacked her and went after her. She smacked him with a stick. She smacked him good. And he backed off
Okay.
from her. He was coming after, trying to attack her. She whacked to it. Told me.
Well, it's funny because if I go in the coop, uh, the hens will start pecking at my boot because I'll come in, there'll be a little bit of snow on them. And then if I like have to kneel down or whatever in there, then they come over and they're pecking at my coat or my sweats or my t-shirt or whatever.
Hmm.
I don't know. They just crack me up.
Where's Henry the mean rooster? I asked her why he was named Henry. Who ain't? You told me your mother named him that, huh?
Yeah,
I
I
want to know
told
who
you.
named him. I just wanted to know who named him. I said, "Oh, you said my mother named him Henry the mean rooster." I said, "Oh, that's where the name came from." And you said she names all of them Henry or Henry. And she said, "No, I don't." Well, don't lie. She, yes, you do.
Yeah, I
You
told her she was full. I told her she was full of shit because
but
she
she,
said something about Herbert, and I said, every single rooster we've ever had in my entire life has always been named Henry. And the same way with the hens.
where'd the Henry
Every
name come from? Where'd she get it from?
I don't know. That's all our roosters when I was a kid's name was Henry, and the hens were all named Henrietta.
Oh, okay.
The only ones that normally end up with a different name than those two are ducks and turkeys.
Hmm. Oh, yeah.
Now, my Muscovy duck that I had, my male, oh, I miss them so much. I named him Mr. Man because that's what he was. He was the man of the whole area.
All right. Here's what you told me. You told me to look on the web, right? There was this duck biting this woman. So you know what she did to him? She pinned him down. They told her to pin him down and show him who's superior to him. And she was putting him in his place. And don't you dare peck me or bite me in my rear end, she says. I'm gonna put you down on the ground, pin you down, show you who's boss. That's how they have to do it when they have ducks. They have to show them who's superior over them. So she
Oh, my
teaching them.
my Muscovies, they were like dogs. You go in their yard, they follow you around.
But this one was going after her, attacking her every candy he got. She got sick of it. She pinned him down to the ground, put a knee on his neck, and said, "Knock it off."
I wish I had a video of it, okay? Mr. Man had gotten out of the yard. Well, I always brought little baby out with me. So I'm trying to get him back in the yard. So when I seen her run this way after him, I quick ran this way, and then he hopped back over the fence.
Hmm.
And that's when I started clipping both wings.
Hmm.
Because if you clip the end feathers off, they can't fly away.
She was going after the hens too. She didn't want none of that going on. She told him, "You got to knock it off," she says. So she put that bird in his place and started training him. And he was minding his business, showing on the video what she had to do, what they told her to do. The one she got the ducks from, they told her what she had to do. So she did it and trained him. He was a real mean sucker too. I seen him while he was acting, trying to come after her. She pinned him. He
Well, if I
stopped.
have to, what I'll do is if she don't leave this hen alone, then I'm gonna put a T-shirt on her.
Huh.
I
But
put a what I do is I take a dog's t-shirt and I'll put it over them, and I'll put like a little slit on the sides, and I'll use a piece of baling twine or shoelace or whatever, and just hold it snug to them so she can't get it caught on anything.
Hmm.
Because my one hen that I had when I was with my husband.
Yeah, what? I'll right back, Tosh.
Yeah,
Get me out of here. Ah, no. Oh, shit. What? What's up? What?
Wayne's in trouble now.
What?
He never mutes himself. Did you ever notice that? In his house, everything echoes. So what's everybody's plans for tomorrow? Wayne's sitting in the snow, and I got nice woods behind me. Well, on the screen, anyways. Every time I try to use the virtual one, my makes my internet lag for some reason.
Not bother me. Be sorry.
Your friend had babies, Wayne?
We have a little mouse running around our house, and I think it's a bunch of squirrels that got in from the trees. To keep it up, I'm gonna just buy a bunch of traps and leave them in the house. Or hit them with the hammers and kill them all. I don't care. I don't got no mercy for them.
So brutal, Wayne.
I stop on them. I'll punch one in midair. I don't like those damn things. I punch them on the side of the head. I'll like this. That'll be end of them. I even popped one of their stomachs out one day. I hit him so hard the stomach popped. And the guts come out. I threw him out.
That's kind of brutal, Wayne. There is nicer ways of doing it, you know.
Welcome in my house. That's what happens.
But remind me not to come in your house.
Don't bring baby mouse with you. That's all. Leave it home. I don't like mice. I hate
Oh,
those
I'm
damn.
gonna put them in my pocket.
I hate mice. I kill them. I hate those suckers.
Well, I can't say that I'm fond of mice that run around and eat everything and defecate on everything and yada yada yada.
Out there, right? It bothers him because he can't run around as good, right? And he comes and knocks on my old wing. I said, "Why are you telling me where'd they go?" I don't know. I said, "See, you can't get up and get them. I know that you can't get up and get them. I don't see them around here when I go out there. If I did, you'll hear me running around, stomping on them. They won't have a
But
chance.
why
I'll
not
pump.
just trap?
I have one out in the kitchen, electronic. When they go in, they shock them. I'll punch him in midair. I even stepped on him, a few of them. I killed right on his head. I punch him like this. I punch him so hard his legs wobble. Don't bother me, and I ain't scared of those. I got
Well,
traps. I got electric traps out here, but they don't always go near them. So I end up
yeah, you're
killing them.
gonna have to resort to the old rat trap with a little peanut butter on it, Wayne.
I have stick trap, but I won't go near them. They won't touch them. They won't go near them. I don't know what's going on with them. I have a whole box of them. They won't go near them. They won't touch them. They eat the things and get away from it. One mouse got stuck in one of those. You know what he did? He dragged his back legs all the way out and got out of it. Little jerk.
What, the sticky trap?
Yeah. He dragged himself out of it. I'm not kidding you. He got his back legs and he dragged himself out of it, little jerk. I ended up hitting him with a hammer and killing him. Little moron.
Well, he's like, not today, sucker. I'm taking this trap with me.
Now he's
What
not
would
no
have
money.
been funny is with him dragging it around if he picked up a couple on his way out.
He didn't make it too far, did he? The hammer had met his head.
Well, obviously, he's not going to make it too far when he's got to drag a sticky trap this long with teeny little legs about this big.
Act like he was Mighty Mouse. He had so strong set of legs, little jerk.
The only reason I did not let Baby Mouse go is because my mom's cat.
Oh, I know that. You have a reason. But me, I don't have a reason. I don't like him coming in my house. I
I
hate
mean,
those.
now granted, I could have just let the cute little thing die, like everybody said.
No, you had compassion. I know it wasn't bothering you, but when they have some running around my house, I don't appreciate it.
Well, no, I don't. I don't want them in our garage or running around in mom's house or even in the yard.
He aggravates my brother though. He aggravates him. So you know he can't go after him. So he can't go after him. Oh, you hear it? It sounds like he's chasing it. Heard him banging
Yeah.
something. Oh,
Can you pass me another oatmeal cookie, please?
my brother got a trap in his room, but he keeps on putting it in the barrels. They go in the barrel, but leave the trap somewhere they can go to it. Those are things.
Oh, there is this other thing. Um, Something about taking a bar, putting it through a soda can, and drilling like a hole on this side and a hole on this side of the 5-gallon bucket, and you slide it in there like that, and put um like peanut butter on the can, so when they run across, they can't grip onto the can, and you have like water in the bottom of the bucket,
Oh, really?
and then they can't get out and they drown.
Hmm. Well, that trap kills them. Makes them have a heart attack and they die and they shrivel up. I like to get a lot of those traps and lay them all over my house. They go near them when they feel up to want to run away. Think they're going outside somewhere. They go in and they lay down and die in the trap.
Well, the biggest thing is you have to find where they're coming in.
I don't know where they come. They're coming from upstairs. I think they come from the attic. I think because
Well,
they
then
came.
that's where you're going to have to put all the traps.
I think that's where they're coming from. Only I can think of. I'm not sure though, but they seem to come up from upstairs. So maybe it is from the attic. I don't know. Down squirrels probably too. I'll be right back, Tasha. I want to go see him both now. I'll be right back. I won't be long. I'll walk out and open this door though.
you can't have my cookie, little boy. Those cabbages are frozen. The one they pecked the heck out of it. So what you been up to, Matthew? Well, half of them don't fit right anyway, so. Did you guys get moved yet, Matthew? I don't like moving. I really don't ever want to move again in my life. Well, that's good that you get to start getting the stuff moved over. And how far of a drive is it from where you are to where you're going? An hour or something? Oh, okay. That's not too bad then. Not as well, for moving from one state to another is not a fun time. I couldn't even tell you how many trips we made from here to North Carolina when we moved. Now, we didn't take any big stuff. We bought all brand new living room, dining room, dishes, um, everything. Bedroom sets. Um, Really the only thing we moved was clothes, the kids' toys, um, all the stuff for the animals, um, like all my knickknacks, arm wrestling trophies, my hope chest. Um, but with me, it was always me and my kids, and they were both little. My son was 4. Yeah. Well, it took us a while too because I was running a business up here. So that took like a couple years for me to close it. And then, of course, shortly thereafter, regretted moving down there. I mean, I miss the heat. Charlotte's Web. I mean, where I live down there, I think the coldest I seen it get was like 20, but then it'd warm up to like 40 during the day. What made me homesick was Christmas. Of course, the one year we did go down and have Christmas in our house because we had bought it in 2003. I mean, the kids were living down there, and then it got too much, so then we came back up here. I put everything on vacation, except the power. I had to keep that on. And then I ended up moving back down July of 2004. Um, and I didn't move back up here until 2007. No, we don't have any Christmas traditions anymore, Matthew. It used to be when I was a kid. Um, Mom and Dad used to wrap everything Christmas Eve after we went to bed. Then, when we got up in the morning, Christmas morning, we'd do gifts. Mom would make breakfast. And then we'd go to my grandmother's for Christmas dinner and do gifts there. And then after there, we'd go to my great grandma's and we'd do gifts there. And then sometimes she would make a big meal also. So Christmas Day was a super long, long day. And Christmas Eve also with my dad's mom, my other grandma, used to go to church um, for the Christmas service. And then that's typically when did communion. I don't know. As you grow up, they on our end they kind of just disappear. That's what I mean. Nowadays, it's a sad thing because typically nobody gets together anymore unless somebody passes away. And that's why a lot of times I don't like going to the funerals or the services for that reason. I don't, to me, you're seeing your family in a dark place. It's not like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I don't like it. To me, it's morbid. But I miss the times we used to get together all the time. I remember, being little, sitting at my grandma's, and they always had a huge tree, and we'd all be sitting around, and us kids would be sitting on the floor because there's like nowhere to sit really, and everybody would take turns opening their presents and getting pictures taken, and um, then we'd have dinner. I don't know. It was just such a different time back then. I mean, the '80s was a long time ago. Yeah, I don't see too much of my family besides my mom and my cousin, but we all live here on the same property, so I mean, granted, when my grandfather was alive, he passed away 2014. Um, when we were younger, everything always seemed to mean so much more than it does now. And I mean, maybe that's the mindset that I'm in, or whatever. I'm not sure. But myself, besides the dinner, I could care less. Christmas has gotten glamified, the meaning's lost. Yeah, Brutal Bob said there's another spin-off of it. And then on my dad's side, um, we used to have family reunion every summer, and we'd have it on the lake at the campground, and that we always had fun. People would, bring a dish to pass. All of us kids would hang out, go swimming, go play in the playground, spend the whole day there. We had so much fun. But then after my great grandmother passed away, they stopped doing it. But then there's also a lot of weddings on and off from that time, more so than deaths. So that was, getting together on a happy note. But it's just sad getting together for the other. And I don't know, I guess because when you think about it, in a sense, we're all fake. For the simple fact, do we make an effort to see those loved ones, or do those loved ones make an effort to see us? But then when we see them, it's like, oh my God, I've missed you so much. When in all reality, you haven't spoken their name in years. So I don't technically want to say hypocrite, but more so fake. And as much as we don't want to be that way, there are some times that we are. And I mean, I'm thankful for, being able to spend time with the family. I may not see them, every single day, but I'm still thankful for it when I can. and it's crazy because as technology got more, it's like family values got a lot less. I mean, you always value them in your heart and hold all the memories and stuff like that close, but sometimes
All
on the
right,
outside is where they're not there.
all right, here I am back.
Well, holy heck, Wayne.
What?
About dang.
I had to clean my mess up out in the kitchen. Put my pie maker away, clean out all the mess up I made tonight. Do some more
Well,
tomorrow.
Dave could have done that.
No, I clean it up myself. I make the mess myself. I clean it myself. He don't do it. I don't expect him to do. I just had to make
And
sure
I'm
I
gonna
cleaned up.
come make a mess and you're gonna clean it up.
Only thing if I make a mess, I clean up my own mess. I don't clean anybody else's. Only make up my own mess. That's who I am. The pie
Oh,
maker's a
it's
small one. It makes small pies about that small. That's it. It doesn't make big ones. I can
so
make
if
a
I
big
came
pie.
over and cooked your dinner, Wayne, you wouldn't do the dishes?
No, why should I? I ain't doing those damn things. Why should I
Well,
want
what?
to do that? If people cook, they clean up after themselves. Mother doesn't live here. That's the rule of thumb.
No, that's not how it works, Wayne.
It does in my world. If you don't like it, tough luck. You're stuck. Sorry.
You just keep it up, Wayne.
So
I know where you live, buddy.
what? You know where I live. Big deal. I know where you live too. So be quiet, you.
Well, come on, we'll meet in the middle.
I don't want to go nowhere. I'm staying in my house where I'm better off being. I don't
Well, come
travel.
on, we can go to Westboro and go to frickin' Boston Market.
Nope, I don't think so. But like I'm
Oh, I
saying,
love Boston Market.
I make I can make pies without that pie maker. All right, I've been before. The whole thing I have a problem with when you make the pie, it sinks for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. Cooks it up and you know.
Glad you
Can't,
made it home, squirrel. The link's pinned atop the chat.
yeah, you can come up here and she can pick on you for a change instead of picking on me.
Why didn't you just put some on and watch it?
Go chase the rooster for a while.
I don't know about you, Wayne.
Go race the rooster. See he'll win the race.
I'll go out there and frickin' snuggle with the damn rooster. I ain't got a problem with him. I'll go sit in the corner and sleep with him.
Yeah, he'll peck your eyes out if you leave. You turn.
No,
Think he's a
I
nice.
guarantee if I went out there with my blanket and my pillow and sat over there in the corner and a big pile of shavings and covered up, them chickens would be coming right over there.
You
And
trust
I'd
your
probably have to deal with
rooster.
my turkey trying to sit on me.
I don't trust any animal. I don't care if it's a rooster or a turkey. You
Why,
can't
they're
trust
not going to peck your eyes out.
that thing will turn on you like a snap. You give it a chance, he will do it. That sucker will
Wayne,
turn on.
it's not a snake.
That thing's a
It's
snake.
not a snake. It's not going to eat the hand that feeds it.
That's what you think. You give him a chance one time to turn on you, it'll be like that.
Yes, Matthew, I'm talking about the restaurant.
That's owned by
But there is also another type of Boston market, but that's like where they bring all the produce in, and the fish market. Oh, I used to have to go down to the produce market in Philadelphia. That thing was huge, and the unloaders were slow as frickin' turtles with no legs.
Oh, really? Huh?
I'd get backed in there. I'd go in. Now, what's cool about the one down there is they have a place where you can go and you can get something to eat and you can get coffee.
Mm.
And it was basically kind of like driver appreciation area. You go get a sandwich and a coffee, and it wasn't really expensive. So I'd go get a snack, get a coffee, use the restroom, go back to my truck, and well, might as well go to bed now. Because if you were out of there in less than 5 hours, that was saying something.
Mm.
And the only other place to go to was the liquor authority place down in Baltimore, Maryland. Those people, oh, some of them ladies, they were rude. Merry Christmas, Christine. Hope
Real rude, huh?
you and your family have a great day.
Mean you were real rude? You say?
Yeah, because they would ask me something about the load.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. If stuff's missing, I can't tell you. I said, I go to RailX. They give me the information. I put my load bars in.
Hmm.
I said, then I go to the guard shack. I said, they seal the trailer and give me the paperwork. I sign my part and give it back to them. Yeah, Jamie and I took a late nap too.
Hmm.
And being, I don't know what time we're going to my grandmother's on Monday, but I might have to skip my Xanax or I ain't gonna make it there.
Hmm. This is the most craziest computer. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm working on it, Christine. I forgot to call my primary yesterday. I think their office should be open Monday.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna have her send me for a sleep study to see what the heck's going on as to why I don't sleep.
Hmm. Weird.
So are you still waiting on all your stuff to be finalized, Wayne, with your channel?
Um, Let me see. I looked. I
Good
can't
night,
even go.
Christine.
I can't
Go
even
ahead,
go in
Wayne.
Google now. That stupid Google Chrome doesn't want to work anymore. It's a piece of junk. I can go in here this channel though. Well, they said they're supposed to. The guy, a friend of mine that knows all about YouTube, he said that they're supposed to send a Google AdSense card to you to send it um, to you that you can actually sign your account in. All right, so I don't know anything about this. I'm really not that great of AdSense accounts right here. They signed it in. I didn't see no card. They put the number right there. I don't know what the hell's going on. Unless they did it a different way, I don't know. We'll notify when you are ready to complete the page setup, including bring tax form information and provide a form of payment. See, they're talking now. You can get that letter yet. They take a while to get it to you. They give you the information on the card and then they give it to you. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, so I can't really tell you. But it's a lot to it.
For
And
my for mine it says partner program done. Step 2 is in progress, and then I gotta
yeah,
wait to be able to do step 3.
that's not all of it though. That's the problem. It's not all of it. I already did all that. That was easy. That's the easy part. The AdSense card, they take a long time to get it to you. Once they get it to you, you give that you type a code in, you put your payment method in and everything, and put your social security number in there, blah 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 blah. Once you get that done, you're automatically in the program, and that's when you start getting donations and stuff like that. But it takes a long time. They're slow. Friends said they're very slow getting going, but you have been approved. But that's not all of it yet. There's a lot to getting monetized. They're a pain in the neck. You got to take a lot of patience with them because they're so slow and they're so pokey, slow.
Well, yeah, that part don't bother me. I was just curious on the.
Did you sign up for that already? Everything you did yourself?
I told you I did review the partner part. I signed up for the AdSense, which it says in progress, and then get reviewed. I have to wait until step 2 is complete for them to go through and review my channel.
Did you do that part about all the videos? Did you click all that? Check that boxes about all the videos?
I don't have to do that yet.
Yes, you do. Part of setting it all up. And once you do that, you're all set. And then they send you the AdSense card. That's how you're supposed to do it. Did it with mine. I had help from a friend, but I did mine
They
already.
didn't, they didn't ask me about any videos, Wayne.
You have to check them all. Um, they have you. Did you see a sign that says up above about the? It had something on top of the screen. It tells you something about the PayPal thing, and it's supposed to take the videos, supposed to show something on the board. It said check all these. I can't explain it to you because mine's all done, but it had something up here in the top of the border saying something about it. Mine was all done. I put that all through. My friend did it, showed me how to do it. He knows all about it. He said, check all your videos, check them all, and they'll be all monetized. And when you're all set this up, you have the dollar sign there every video. You check all those up. They have a box up here. You check them all. And what it does
Yeah,
is
but
it checks.
that's only when you get approved for monetization, Wayne. Then
The
you
guy,
have the option to monetize or not monetize it.
you are being accepted in the YouTube program. How you can monetize your channel and contact support.
Right. I have to wait for them to finish doing all their review stuff.
Mm. I got a lot more to do myself, and that I don't know nothing about it. I have to keep asking that guy about it because I don't know anything about it, and I don't. And I'm not very, I don't know anything about YouTube, and that's so I have friends that help me out because I don't know nothing about it. You have to have an AdSense card to get to it. I didn't get that yet. It takes a while. Once you get that, it'll be fully monetized. It's a pain in the neck.
Right. Well, see, I'm still in part of step 2, so there's nothing else I have to do.
Hmm.
until everything gets accepted. They haven't
Mm.
sent me anything as far as being accepted in anything.
They did mine like this, like that, quick, real fast. Boom, done. And then we said, you have to wait. My friends, they have to wait for the AdSense card to come. It takes a while. But he said everything else, they jumped to mine and made me did everything. Once they told me they had a border above me saying the message that you were accepted in the program right away. They told me. And then they said you have to check all your videos. When that dollar sign is near your videos, you check them all. Then all that thing will be all step 3. It'll be done. As my friend told me. Joseph Topical Things told
Right,
me.
but I'm still in step 2, Wayne.
Hmm.
And that says it could take a day or 2 for them to process it.
Hmm. It'll be done before you know it.
Yeah, it says my account is being created or associated, and it process takes up to several days.
Yep.
Then after step 2, you have to get reviewed.
Yep, I know that too. They did mine quick
Well,
though.
yeah, well, I'm only in step 2, so then I'll have to go through and do all of step 3.
You'll
Because
get it.
then they're going to have to go through all my content and decide whether or not they're going to allow me to monetize or not.
You don't have no copy strikes on your channel, do you?
What's up, Squirrel? I
How
have
y'all doing?
copyright claims, but they don't mean anything. I'm doing all right, Squirrel. How was your day?
Running around and getting things done, situated. Last
I
bit of
don't
Christmas
know,
shopping.
Matthew. Yeah. So do you guys stay home, Squirrel,
No,
or do you
we
guys
went
go
to my
corners?
brother-in-law's place. My youngest
Now
sister
what do
wasn't
you do?
there. My youngest sister wasn't there. She went to Tennessee. Wayne knows about it.
What do you guys do tomorrow?
We'll go to my in-laws.
I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, Matthew. Normally I'm in bed before the ball drops, so.
We'll be at my in-laws for that. For that.
What, for New Year's?
Yeah. I got a Christmas card from Ashley. And
Well, that's good.
I got a big old goodie box from Miss Southern Belle. I gotta upload the video on Monday.
Yeah, I still have to do my mail call for Taylor yet.
Yeah, I gotta do mine on Monday. I mean, it's already on my phone. I just have to upload it on Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, I was expecting all that from her because I gave her a couple of stickers. She sent me a couple of stickers and other things in with it. I said, okay, I wasn't expecting all this.
Yeah, I haven't sent any of mine out recently.
I gotta send you some. I gotta send you at least 2.
Matthew, holidays to me are just another day.
But I think it
I'll
is.
be in bed. I miss Christmas when my kids were little.
Damn it.
Sitting there watching them open everything.
iPad.
You're dropping stuff everywhere, squirrel.
Yeah, my iPad just falling over. If I can move back a little bit.
So now do you have to go back to work on Monday?
Yeah, not 9 to 7.
Mhm.
Well, better than
Ain't gonna
working
be a
noon
full
to.
day.
Oh, all right.
We left early Friday because it was so blooming cold.
Mm,
We left at 7, and I locked everything up. I didn't leave actually until 7:30.
well, at least you'll be done a little bit earlier, working 9 to 7.
Yeah, I'm probably be there about 10:30, 11, somewhere around in there. I work till 7. When I went home, it was like almost down to 3. Driving home, it was like down to 3. Yeah, so with all the wind blowing.
Yeah, it got down to 18 below here.
Minus 18? Ooh, that's cold.
Still below zero now.
Oh, geez. We're at 16. That's our high right now is 16.
It says 8 degrees, but with the wind chills -7.
Woo-hoo. Damn crap.
There it goes. There it goes again. Start on again.
Yeah, this is iPad. You don't want to stay up.
Hmm.
I'll just keep my avatar up. That way, you don't want to see the light when the iPad falls over.
Don't matter if it falls over, squirrel.
Do what?
I said, don't matter if it falls over.
Yeah, then you see the light everywhere. See the light up in the air.
Hmm.
Well, that's all right.
So I have it set it long ways instead of up and down. Because I have
Yeah.
it set on charger. Yeah, I'm gonna just do a small mail call tomorrow or something like that for Ashley since she sent me a Christmas card.
Mm, yeah, I'm still contemplating getting a post office box.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I gotta see how much it'll cost for a small one for the year.
Mm. Yeah, I came in on Friday. I seen this big old package. I said, what the heck is this? And I opened it, had my name on it, and it came from Miss Southern Belle. I said, okay, we'll find out what's all in it. There's like a bunch of stuff in there. It was like chocolate and pens and drawings and things like that in it. Once I do the video on Monday, you'll be able to see the whole thing on Monday once I upload it.
I get lazy with mail calls sometimes.
Yeah, this one here was probably about almost a little over 7 minutes because I had to cut the box open. Normally it's about like a little over 2 minutes. 2 minute
Yeah.
video. But this one had a bunch of had to open up the box up with a knife and everything.
Here are the top 3 reasons your Android is running slow.
Shut up.
3 reasons why your Android runs slow. because you have the other apps open. That's why it runs slow.
So he wants to punch you in the eye. That's what he wants. Shut up, you darn idiot.
Well, the best way to kill mice is use a regular mouse trap with peanut butter on it.
Let me tell you a little something about mice, all right?
I already know about mice.
Let me tell you one thing about the mice I have, right? They're a bunch of morons, all right? Why I say that? Because I had a mouse over here, right?
All
And I
right.
put it in a stick trap, and the stupid idiot tried to move it across the floor with his back legs. Son of a gun hit in there with a hammer. Little jerk. He thinks he can turn around and be a Mighty Mouse, I guess. Oh, I can move around in the stick trap. Yeah, right. Idiot.
I wouldn't use a stick trap.
I got electronic execution trap. It shocks them all and kills them. I killed a lot of them with that mouse trap. Works good.
So crude, Wayne. You're brutal.
I
I'd
love
rather use a
peanut.
mouse trap with peanut butter on it. It makes it a lot quicker and easier.
Not those traps that you're thinking about. They don't work over here.
Why? Well, because you probably don't set it right.
Yeah, I do. Most certainly
Just go
do.
get a bunch of mouse traps, regular ones. Put some peanut butter on. Stick them all over in the attic and all over in your basement.
If you don't set it right, they lick the peanut butter right off. If you don't set the trap right.
Oh, trust me, I set mine so they're all hair triggers. They're whisker touchers that are just going off.
Oh yeah.
So many mice in my house you wouldn't believe.
I think we got green cat. I think we got like 5 of them. And you hear them go up. You hear the trap go up. Snap.
I killed about 20 of them, all 20, 30 this year alone. I have no problem setting those damn traps.
Yeah. Then set up again. About 5 minutes. About a couple minutes later, you hear the trap go off again.
Stupid idiots.
What are you and Dave doing tomorrow, Wayne? Anything?
No,
Nothing.
just sitting at home. That's it. Being quiet.
Eagles lost against the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, Matthew.
I suppose I heard Dave in the background screaming and hollering.
I don't care. I don't watch football. It bores me. It's boring. Boring.
So you rather watch cars go around in a circle?
What?
I said you rather watch cars go around in a circle instead of watching a football game?
I don't watch those cars going around in a circle. What do you mean by that?
NASCAR?
I don't watch that boring shit. That's boring too.
That's what I said. You don't watch cars go around in circles?
No, never. That
They
ain't
make
my
another
sport.
left turn. They make another left turn.
I like hockey because they fight. Basketball and hockey. I don't like football, but
Basketball, they don't fight much. They don't fight on the basketball court.
I'm saying about I'm saying hockey. They fight in hockey.
Yeah, because if somebody gets I don't know what you call it. They get clipped or whatever. They don't like it. They start throwing punches.
I have old films of all the big bad Bruins days. You wouldn't believe. Kept the films on them. I got them.
So who's your favorite team in hockey?
The Bruins and the Celtics. I hate the Patriots. They stink.
The Brewers and the Celtics. The Celtics is a basketball team.
No kidding. And the Bruins are a hockey team. Not so much for the baseball. Those owners are idiots. To get rid of all the damn players that were good as a team.
Baseball ain't that bad.
Not the team we have. They're bad.
What, the baseball team?
They keep on trading all their superstars away. Why, I don't know. Because they don't want to pay them the money. Cheapskates.
Mm.
So they come up with the minor leagues. They develop into a good player. Then they get rid of them. So I don't watch them. I can't stand that team. I don't like the owner. I want them to get another owner to buy them, get rid of those. Get someone that cares about the team that wants to win.
I don't know. I used to watch football all the time. I love Dallas. But I used to get way too angry at it.
I like football only when my team's playing.
Let me tell you a little story, right? You don't know William Dobson. I think Squirrel has an idea who he is. All right? But Squirrel didn't know way back in the day when they had tube televisions, right? And he didn't know this, but he told me himself. He threw one through an apartment window and out to the street. He
Yes,
broke
I
a
know
set
you talking about.
and threw it right through the window when he was watching football. He did it twice. Then when the flat screen TVs came out, he stopped doing it. Okay? And if you can ask him about it, Charles, sometime you see him. He'll tell you. He used to do that.
The big tube TVs.
And believe me, he used to throw them right through the apartment window, right through the glass window. And he was watching football.
Well, that doesn't sound very exciting.
He told me about it. So what the hell was you? Oh, I was crazy, he says. He told me. I said, I don't watch football. I don't watch it anyway. I can't stand that sport. With someone running around with a pigskin with a stupid football. Who the hell wants to watch that? That's boring. Then they make it you do one little thing wrong, like hockey's getting that way now too. Oh, you tap somebody. Oh, you go into a penalty box. What a sissy. Never used to be like that when I grew up. Now they're making it a sissy sport. I mean, how stupid and droll. I mean, really, people do get mad and they throw punches at each other.
Oh,
Well, if you don't want teeth, just go play hockey. Get them knocked out.
Things that they say to one another to get them to fight. I ain't gonna get into that one. Things they
well, I think
say
they
to
wear mouth protection in hockey.
Well, things they say to the players to get them going. I know what they say, but I'm not going to say what they say. I used to do a couple of hockey players. And they told me exactly what they say to the players to get them going. They were
That's
terrible.
true, the Bob.
They were terrible, Squirrel. They used to say to the guys
Yeah.
to make them fight them. Oh my god, that were awful.
Well, I think the one and only time I've ever watched hockey, there is probably, I don't know, 2, 3 guys with
That's still easy official. How you doing, man?
blood coming out of their face. Salamat Distillo, much thanks.
I can show you some films that you would not believe. In those days, how they used to fight. Oh my god, was that awesome! I made a disc of all those Bruins fights they had. and I bought some tapes from a company by the name of Fist of Fury, and
Fist of Fury.
they went out
Sounds
of
like
business.
something from Bruce Lee.
No, but that's what you used to call their business, and it
Oh,
was stationed in Canada, right? They went out of business now; they're not around no more. I bought a bunch of cassette tapes from them, and I put some of the on DVDs, for the Bruins fights. They were awesome fighters.
Well, hockey is just as sometimes hockey's worse than I told you. It's worse than MMA.
They battle with L somewhat now. It's not as bad as they used to be. They were bad.
See, now I used to love boxing when I was with my kid's father. I loved Vargas and I loved Oscar De La Hoya. Were my two favorite boxers.
my favorite boxer was back in the day was Muhammad Ali. He was my favorite.
Yeah, that kind of exceeds me, Squirrel.
My boxing now.
Well, I mean, uh, I wouldn't remember him fighting.
No,
Because when I was a kid, we didn't watch boxing. My dad wasn't into boxing.
neither,
I didn't,
neither mine.
I didn't start watching boxing until I got with my kid's father.
One of those spot boxers got knocked out by a kangaroo, and the manager dragged him on the ground. It was a prize fight. He fought with the kangaroo, and the kangaroo knocked him out, and the manager was dragging him on the ground because he had to drag him because he was too big. He was a prize fight. He got his ass knocked out by a kangaroo. Pow.
Those kangaroos will kill you, Wayne.
You shouldn't have fought him. You knocked that guy right out. You should have seen it. He flattened him
Because, see,
like that.
that's the problem. They lean back on their tail and they get you with them back feet and it'll split you wide open.
Oh, the kangaroo.
He
Yeah.
used his back feet.
They get up on their hind legs. You're done.
No, he punched the guy. He knocked him right out. He just about boom like this.
Well, I know they do that. But I'm saying if they get back to where they lean on their tail and come after you with them back feet, you're going to be gutted like a pig.
Yeah, I know that. But I seen that fight when he knocked that prize fight out with his fist. He destroyed him.
You're gonna
Hey,
be a dead human if they get up on your back leg and now you get shot.
There's
shouldn't
a
fight him.
video on YouTube of a guy saving his dog from a kangaroo.
Look up the boxing about the prize fight. See how quick he knocked him out. I was laughing at him. Said, why are you fighting an animal anyway, you idiot?
Yeah.
I started laughing.
My kid's dad's way, way older than me. And he said the funnest and funniest thing he ever did is rode an ostrich.
Rode an ostrich.
Yeah, they would have ostrich races at the fair.
How would you get up on an ostrich?
Because they're probably trained to squat down and then stand up like you can do with a horse.
Oh, well, but they have like a range or something like a range where you hold them onto.
I don't know if you look them. I think you can look them up on YouTube. I don't think they have any type of reins.
I don't know. It's crazy stuff you see on the web, though. People fighting the kangaroo. What a dumb, stupid thing to do. That was the most dumbest thing I ever seen. Kangaroo. Prize fighter fighting an animal.
Yeah, look.
picture a squirrel riding one of those.
Oh, geez.
I can picture you riding one of those squirrels.
Absolutely not.
Why not? It would be funny.
Yeah, they don't
And
have
watch, and watch
reins
me,
or
and watch
anything
me
on
fall
them.
off, and watch me fall off of it.
They have like this little weird looking type of saddle thing.
I know it's funny. That is hilarious. That's hilarious. That's crazy. Ostriches riding them. Oh my god, that is crazy.
Not me. You wouldn't see me do that.
Yeah, it's just this little leather thing in the center of the bird that has this little handle on it. But they're basically holding on to the ostrich.
On its neck.
Well, right by under their wings.
You won't catch me doing that.
And then it shows them falling off to get off the
And
oh, here you go.
it's probably trained that way. To have them
Here you
trained like.
go. Watch this one.
Oh no, here
These
it
are
comes.
ostrich pulling a chariot. Look.
Yeah, but see, you have to guide those. You have to guide the ostrich.
My God, what crazy things they do! I'm telling you. I'm
First of all,
telling
you
you.
ride an ostrich. Then they do a carriage with an ostrich.
Unbelievable. They have two of them riding the carriage, pulling it. Oh my God, poor birds.
Funny looking things you find on YouTube.
I know.
You don't even find some old '70s shows on Saturdays.
I looked up.
Well, here you go. Here's people riding zebras.
Well, I could see a zebra. I can see that because they're like a horse.
Actually, that's a camel.
I can see that.
Oh my gosh.
I can see that. Riding a camel and a
No,
zebra.
there's an ostrich.
Oh my God.
I used to watch old
I
'70s
never
shows.
watch like the dog competitions.
You mean like when they chase like a electronic rabbit around the track?
No, when they're in the agility course where they gotta weave through the poles like this, and then they
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
run the teeter totter down, run through the tubes, jump.
Yeah.
It's like I could not imagine all the training and the practice that has to go through to get them dogs to do that. Because that's a lot of work to teach them to weave through them poles like that.
Oh, yeah.
And they're close together.
Yeah, the front part they almost like bounce back and forth when they're weaving
Yeah.
in between these posts, like bouncing around real fast.
And the same way with the horses. Like I've watched them do different performances at the state fair.
Oh, when they start dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they train them to do that.
What's the matter, Rem? Come here. Come here.
Then they do barrel races with horses.
What are you doing, you big meathead? What are you doing? You being a goofy boy? You being a goofy boy? You being a goofy boy?
I said no.
Uh-oh.
Meow. The piece says meow.
It was just a little meat. It's a that's all it was.
Well, she wants something, squirrel.
I already gave her stuff. I already gave her let's see. Wet and dry food together. I gave her dry food this morning, and when I came home, I gave her all the what's the rest of the wet food was left.
She wants Kit Kat snacks, squirrel.
What's my next cat?
No, I said she wants kitty cat snacks.
No, she's fixed.
No, snacks, squirrel, snacks.
Oh, snacks. We don't have snacks for a cat. Oh, here we go.
Okay, Brutal Bob, Merry Christmas.
All right,
Much
Bruce
love
Bob.
to
You have a
you
Merry
and the
Christmas.
snow. God bless.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's cool, Matthew.
Bob his head up and down. Oh, Wayne just fell off.
Uh-oh.
So I said Wayne fell off. Hit the wrong button. Wayne hit the wrong button. Unless his internet died.
Oh.
Hey, you having your Twizzlers? The chocolate
Yeah,
one?
I had to have Jamie cut them in half so they fit in the bag.
Oh, all right. Are they the chocolate ones?
No, they're strawberry.
Oh, the strawberry ones? After Wayne showed that he fell off. I've never seen that go on the bottom before. You just put that up?
What?
About your thing on the bottom.
My banner?
Yeah.
Sometimes I have one scrolling, not all the time.
Oh, all right. Because that's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, I can shut it off. I can change them.
That's on the paid version, right?
Now I could do it on the free version too.
How you do that?
When you're in studio, on the right hand side you'll see comments, banners, brand, and private chat.
Yeah, I know. I know about the banner part. But I mean, how
Yeah.
you make something like that in the bottom go across? You have to do that at the end.
You go into your banners, you click create banner,
Oh, okay.
you type what you want to say, and then you click where it says scroll across bottom ticker. You put the check mark there and add banner. And then when you want it to show, you just click show. Where
All
you can.
right.
I don't know if he fell off or his internet went out, Matthew.
That's what I just said. I don't know if it moved him off or he had an internet problem.
I take it you guys all like stuffed animals, Matthew?
said just a little bit.
When I was with my kid's father,
Right.
we went to the state fair. And you know those water games where you take the water gun and you got to shoot the bullseye,
And
and you
makes
got to hold
makes
it
the
there until the thing goes all the way up.
oh yeah.
Well, we used to play those all the time. So the very first time we went to the state fair, we ended up having to go to the car like 5 times. That's how many stuffed animals we won from playing those water games.
But to win a great big one, you have to trade them in for a couple small
Yeah.
ones.
Well, I kept some small ones, then I trade them up to medium-sized one. I
Yeah.
never got like the extra large ones.
Then you also have the ones that where you hit the target where it blows up a balloon until it pops.
Mm-hmm. Now I used to do the dart game,
Oh yeah.
and when who's asking me what happened on my signal?
Who Wayne is?
Yeah,
Where he said his signal went out.
he said I'm frozen.
I'm not. He just fell off. He just dropped off the stream there, Wayne, if you're still listening.
He said I'm frozen on his end, but I'm not on my end. Because I'm watching on both sides.
I'm not frozen either.
You know. I don't know what happened, Wayne.
Pardon me.
I don't either. That's why I said. I think the weather's doing it. I swear it is. Weather's nuts.
Yeah, I don't know if it's so windy out here or not. Says we still have 12-mile-an-hour wind.
It was like that yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
No, we had 40 to 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts here yesterday.
That had to be cold.
You had a hard time keeping the car on the road.
On Friday, I even had a hard time coming to work that one day. It was blowing so hard.
Well, Jamie and I got up early. Well, our normal time. And we went and did Merry Christmas, Don.
Hey,
How are you
Donna.
doing? So we went and did our Christmas shopping yesterday.
Hi, Donar.
It
Merry
was
Christmas to you.
No, ain't what happened. I have no idea what happened.
Well, me either. You were showing us a picture of a squirrel's cat, and next thing you were gone.
Yeah, when you show it signal, so it just dropped off.
Great to hear, Don. Great to hear.
That's the only problem. I wasn't dropped off. I didn't drop off. I was online. You were frozen. I wasn't even off the computer. I had to refresh the browser. That's how bad it was. It was really bad. I had to refresh the browser because something's going on. I don't know what the hell is the matter with this stupid computer, but I don't know. It's been acting strange for the last couple of days.
Oh, I might have to watch The Grinch.
Oh, the cartoon, or the one with Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, okay, I have that. And we watched the first Santa Claus, and then there was something else after that with Tim Allen. Then we watched Santa Claus 2 in the beginning of it.
Yeah. Hang on, they're frickin' trying to speed type my mother and my daughter.
What do you think Rudolph charges his nose? It's electric, just like everything else. Huh. That came out in '64.
So what's new? Oh, I've been in the hospital since October.
Oh, wow, Don.
What was the
I
matter?
hope you're feeling better now. Nothing really new here. Freezing my butt off. Got over 1.5 feet of snow, and now we got like 4 inches of ice in the driveway. I could ice skate.
Yeah, just put a pair of ice skates on and ice skate down the driveway. You can have your own ice rink.
Yeah, well, see, if I would have had a plow, I could have plowed all the slush off because we had like 4 inches of slush.
Yeah.
But I don't have a plow,
Oh,
and the snowblower would have just made a mess.
yeah, it would. Is your driveway blacktopped?
Now our driveway is packed stones.
Oh,
You know the stuff they put alongside the road?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what's in our driveway, the crusher run. And it packs like cement.
Oh, alrighty.
But when it gets muddy and you're driving over it and over it, then like the dirt part of the crusher run comes to the top. But then you get mud. Oh my gosh, Don.
There's like 34 here. Wow.
I don't want to see no minus 34.
I don't want to see that either. Up there, Iron Anchor Adventures, they live up in Michigan. It was like -1 up in Michigan.
Someone told me Florida's getting cold weather up there too, huh?
It's 16 degrees up here.
They said Florida's getting cold weather too this year.
Oh yeah, somebody said. Let's see.
This is the worst winter we ever had yet. I haven't seen it this cold in years. Since we had that blizzard in 1980 something.
In Orlando, Florida, it's 37, but feels like 31.
Oh, geez. What part of? Oh, just in Orlando. That's it. Just that part.
Orlando.
What about like down toward Miami? When it's warmer down the coastline.
Well, in St. Petersburg, which is by Tampa, it's
Yeah.
41 there, but feels like 38.
Gee, that's cold down there.
Yep.
I thought Florida don't get cold.
And then Miami feels like, or it's 50 degrees, but feels like 45.
Crazy weather going on around here.
One guy said on YouTube to me one day it felt like 19 degrees down in Florida. I forgot what he said he was. That's cold as hell, I said.
Well, Watertown, New York, which is like 4 hours north of me, was supposed to get 3 to 4 feet of snow.
-5, but it feels like 16. Wow. -5, it feels like -16.
It's cold. That's for sure.
Too cold for me to go magnet fish. It's too cold for me. But next weekend, it's supposed to be up in the 50s.
Yeah, I know, it's supposed to be that here too. Starting on the 29th, it's going to be 44 or 42, then 44, then 31st, 49, the first 53, the second 43, the third 45, the fourth 44, the fifth 41, and then the sixth and seventh is going to be 39.
I take 50-degree weather any day.
Yeah, then we're probably going to get frickin' 12 feet of snow.
Yeah. I'll do some magnet fishing in 50-degree weather on top of a bridge. That's what I'll do. I did it before. Water would probably be 50, and the water probably be about 30.
$13 in Shippensburg.
Yeah. No.
No, not snow. That's just a keyword I put in for weather squirrel.
And that's right. Well, I was 16.
Instead of typing weather and then minus snow, because sometimes if I put weather,
Yeah.
it doesn't always work. It'll say error.
Yeah.
So then I use the snow one. Yeah, I'm not sure, Don.
I seen that.
I don't know what we're suffering from, but the weather is definitely strange.
Yeah. It is that. And it is strange going on around here.
Well, I mean, I don't mind the warm, but the whole thing I don't like is when it gets warm for like days and then we won't get any bitter cold to freeze the ground and then we end up getting snow. Well, snow insulates the ground, so therefore it doesn't freeze.
No.
I snow blow it or my brother comes up to plow, then it plows my lawn off. And then I gotta stomp it all down in the spring. I don't know, Don. Buffalo and all them been getting nailed with big storms. Like I said, Watertown's supposed to get 3 to 4 foot. They're still under blizzard warning.
Oh, jeez.
So is Buffalo. Well, that's the only trouble. You get that lake effect snow coming through there. Merry Christmas, Skipper. Hope you and your family have an amazing day. Yeah, I know, Matthew. It's the same, the same here. We can have super hot, humid summers, or we have summers that it rains every day, and you might have a week of no rain, and then it just rains.
Merry Christmas there, numerous maniac.
You miss me.
That's Skipper Wayne.
Oh, the Santa Claus guy, right? Hey, Santa Claus dude, how you doing, man? How's everything going, Skipper?
All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a live tomorrow or not. If I do, I'll let you guys know.
Alrighty.
Okay, take
Have a
care.
Merry Christmas, and we'll see you either tomorrow or Monday.
Alrighty.
All right.
Take care.
Good night.
Take care, everybody.
All right, bye-bye. Everybody
Bye.
be safe and have a Merry Christmas.
You too, Squirrel.
Merry Christmas there, Tasha.
Merry Christmas,
Bye.
Wayne.
Bye, everybody.
All right, guys, I'm gonna shut it down. Hope everybody has a great Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you and your family, and we will catch you on the next one.